You've identified your mission. You're ready to start. You want to quit your job, announce your purpose, and finally do the work you came here for. But Dolores Cannon discovered something critical. Volunteers who jumped into their missions too early failed, not because the mission was wrong, but because they skipped the preparation. There are 7 things you must complete before full activation. Skip even one, and your mission will collapse. Here's what Dolores found. Volunteers would get clarity on their mission and immediately try to go, and within weeks or months, they'd burn out, run out of money, lose confidence, retreat back to safety. Not because they weren't meant to do the work, but because they tried to build a house without a foundation. Your mission isn't just about doing the work, it's about being prepared to sustain it. Dolores identified 7 non-negotiables, 7 things that must be in place before full activation. Think of this as pre-flight checks. You don't skip them just because you're excited to take off. You complete them because you want to land safely. Today, you're getting the checklist, and by the end, you'll know exactly what's missing and what to complete first. Number 1, clear your energetic field. What this means, before you can hold high frequency for others, you must clear low frequency from yourself. Specifically, unprocessed trauma, unhealed resentment, toxic relationships, energy vampires, ancestral patterns. Why this is non-negotiable? Your mission will amplify whatever energy you're carrying. If you're carrying unhealed anger, your mission will attract angry clients. If you're carrying victim energy, your mission will create victim dynamics. If you're carrying lack consciousness, your mission will struggle financially. How to complete this? Not perfection, but conscious clearing. Work with a healer, therapist, or energy worker. Do shadow work, forgiveness work, cord cutting. The sign it's complete, you can think about your past without emotional charge. You can be around difficult people without absorbing their energy. You're not healed completely, but you're clear enough to hold space for others. Dolores' warning: the volunteers who skipped this step brought their wounds into their missions and wounded the people they tried to help. Number 2, establish financial foundation. What this means, you need 3 to 6 months of expenses saved or an income bridge before going full-time. Why this is non-negotiable? Missions require surrender energy. Fear about money creates control energy. You can't surrender to divine timing when you're terrified about rent. How to complete this? Option A, save a cushion while working your current job. Option B, build your mission part-time until it can sustain you. Option C, secure a partner's support or passive income stream. What this is not, this isn't about manifesting abundance without practical action. This isn't about leaping and the net will appear. This is about respecting the 3D reality while building 5D work. The sign it's complete, you can focus on your mission for 3 months without financial panic. Dolores' note: the universe supports prepared leaps, not reckless ones. Financial foundation isn't lack of faith, it's sacred responsibility. Number 3, build your skill set. What this means, your mission requires practical skills beyond spiritual gifts. Examples: if your mission involves teaching, you need presentation skills. If it involves healing, you need client management skills. If it involves writing, you need communication skills. If it involves business, you need basic marketing and finance skills. Why this is non-negotiable? Spiritual abilities get people to you. Practical skills keep them with you. How to complete this? Take courses, practice, get mentorship. Do your mission in small ways first. Free sessions, practice clients, test content. The mistakes aren't catastrophic when the stakes are low. The sign it's complete, you can deliver your mission work competently. Not perfectly, but competently. People get results. You can repeat the process. Dolores's insight. The most gifted intuitives failed in their missions because they couldn't manage the practical side. Spirit opens doors, but skill keeps them open. Create energetic boundaries. What this means: you must know how to protect your energy field. Discern what's yours versus others. Say no without guilt. Close your field when needed. Why this is non-negotiable? Mission work makes you energetically available. If you can't protect yourself, you'll absorb others' pain, burn out in weeks, develop compassion fatigue, lose yourself in service. How to complete this? Learn grounding techniques. Practice energetic closing rituals. Set client boundaries, hours, communication, and scope. Learn to feel when you're open versus closed. The sign it's complete? You can help someone deeply without taking on their energy. You can end a session and return to your own state. Dolores's warning? The empaths and healers who burned out had gifts but no boundaries. They gave until they had nothing left, not because they loved too much, but because they never learned to close the channel. Number 5, secure your support system. What this means? You need people who understand your mission, support you emotionally, can hold space when you need it. Why this is non-negotiable? You can't pour from an empty cup. Mission work is demanding. You will have hard days, doubts, exhaustion. If you have no one to turn to, you'll quit. How to complete this? Find at least 2 to 3 people, a mentor or guide who's ahead of you on the path, a peer or soul friend who gets your mission, a therapist or healer for your processing. What this is not your clients, not people you're teaching. This is your support, separate from your mission. The sign it's complete? You have people you can call when you're struggling, people who remind you of your why when you forget. Dolores's note? Even the strongest volunteers need volunteers for them. Isolation collapses missions faster than anything else. Number 6, test your mission in small ways. What this means? Before going full-time, test the mission. Offer free sessions, post content publicly, teach a workshop, create a pilot program. Why this is non-negotiable? What you think your mission is might not be what it actually is. Testing reveals what people actually need versus what you think they need, what parts of the work energize you versus drain you, what you're actually good at versus what you imagined. How to complete this? Do your mission work for 10 to 20 people before monetizing or going full-time. Get feedback, iterate, refine. The sign it's complete? You have evidence your mission works. People get results. You can see patterns in what helps them most. You know your process. Dolores's insight? The volunteers who succeeded tested their missions in low-stakes environments first. They learned what worked and what didn't before betting everything on it. Number 7, receive divine confirmation. What this means? You need a clear sign from your higher self, source, or universe that says, "It's time. Go." Why this is non-negotiable? Your ego can convince you to start prematurely. Your fear can convince you to delay forever. But your soul knows the exact right timing. How to complete this? Ask directly in meditation. Am I ready to fully activate my mission now? Then listen. The answer comes as a deep inner knowing, not mental chatter. synchronicities that align perfectly, doors opening effortlessly, a sense of rightness in your body. What this is not waiting for a burning bush or dramatic sign, not needing perfect clarity on every detail, but a clear inner yes that says, now. The sign it's complete? You know. Not think, not hope. Know. And once you know, you can't unknow it. Dolores's final point? Divine timing is real. The volunteers who forced activation before divine confirmation struggled unnecessarily. The ones who waited for the green light moved with effortless flow. Look at the 7 items. Ask yourself honestly, which ones are complete? Mark them. Which ones are in progress? That's what you work on now. Which ones haven't started? That's your roadmap. Here's the truth. You don't need all 7 at 100%, but you need all 7 at minimum 70%. If even one is at 0%, your mission will struggle in that exact area. Examples: Number 1, incomplete, you'll bring trauma into your work. Number 2, incomplete, you'll panic about money and make desperate decisions. Number 3, incomplete, you'll lose clients due to lack of skill. Number 4, incomplete, you'll burn out from energy absorption. Number 5, incomplete, you'll quit when it gets hard because you have no support. Number 6, incomplete, you'll build something people don't actually want. Number 7, incomplete, you'll doubt yourself constantly because you moved on your timing, not divine timing. The strongest missions have all 7 foundations in place. Right now, do this. Step 1, write down the 7 items. Step 2, rate each one 0%, 50%, or 100%. Step 3, choose the one at 0 or 50% that feels most urgent. Step 4, decide one action you'll take this week to move it forward. Your mission is coming, but don't rush the preparation. Solid foundations create sustainable missions. Rushed foundations create beautiful collapses. Build it right. Then, when you activate, you'll be unshakable. Comment, building my foundation. Not, I'm ready. Not, I'm starting. Building my foundation. Because that's the work right now. And it's sacred work.